Sari. Hi, Augustina.
Hi.
I'm Aurora with She Productions. We're a small women's media company in California, and I'm grateful to meet you here in Paris. And I'm asking you first, just tell me your name. I'm gonna lean against that here, so I stay steady.
Yeah.
And tell me your name and where you're from a little bit, and let's start there.
Okay, so my name is Agustina. I am from Argentina. I'm also Italian, so yeah, I got the two nationalities like many people. I'm here because I'm a painter, and so I find resonance with Paris for the art and yeah, the art scene, and so I'm really happy here.
And how are you? You're an artist, you're a painter?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you, what's your sense about the future of the planet? Do you have a vision of a beautiful future here?
I do, but I think that the planet is going through a sort of a purification. So I think now it seems like quite chaotic, but I think this all has some sense and a meaning, and that after this whole thing ends, I think we will have again a happy, beautiful world, like good nature again, and everything. I think everything will be restored. But right now it's quite chaotic. Yes.
So what's this purification?
I think it's I think the planet has a consciousness, and that is doing this thing with us because we caused all of this. Not just we, but obviously past generations before us, and for many centuries. So I think the planet has this consciousness, and it works with laws of the universe. This is what I believe, and so it's going through this cleansing. It's got to do it. It's necessary. Yeah.
And how do you see women involved in this process of transition?
Yeah, I think women are the main protagonists, in my opinion, because we are very connected with the consciousness of the earth. This is my belief. We are more prone to this, more connected, really. Men can obviously do it too, but we are more able. So we are really important in this. We are like the pioneers, I believe. Children also have a really good perception, but yes, especially the feminine position that can do this. So I think we are very evolved. We are the first to become vegetarians and vegans generally. This I can observe. I am a vegan myself, so I can see. Yeah, we are more ecological. We have this tendency stronger. We are waking up faster than men. Yeah, that's my vision.
So, let's imagine we're in 2050, what does it look like?
Well, nobody really knows when the purification is gonna end or it's gonna go stronger. So I don't really know.
Okay, let's just say we get out after. What does it look like?
Well, after it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all fine, all green again, and we will be different as humans. Not necessarily physically different, but we will have another consciousness. Yeah, so everything will be cleared up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you have seen some people have done some experiments with progression instead of regression. They do the opposite. They go to the future with their consciousness. Sometimes through hypnosis, but there are other ways too. And everybody says this, that they see a planet all green again, no wars, and everybody living in cooperation with the other kingdoms of the planet, like animal kingdom, plant kingdom, everything like in a communion. No more exploitation, no more destruction of resources. Obviously everybody vegan, that's gonna be like natural in the future. This is my belief.
Wonderful. And are you aware of the COP21 conference?
Yeah, following it a little bit on the news. Yeah.
And the attacks that happened a few weeks ago. Do you think that there's any connection between Do you think those attacks in any way were manipulated or have some influence?
No, I don't think the attacks. How to say? I think the attacks were genuine in sense of that the people that did them. I think they were, believing in what they believed. But I think, yeah, certainly it has been manipulated on the media. Like, yes, of course. I mean, because that justifies more intervention in those territories. Appropriation of the oil resources and all these businesses. Also the industry of weapons and like the wars industries are very powerful. They are the most powerful in the planet. So obviously they are very interested in this kind of conflict to happen, so they can, they can do business there. I mean, they do this. So I see all the main, countries, like the most powerful ones, getting involved because they got interests. Of course, they are also protecting people from terrorists. And also the people from those territories too, because there are many women suffering violence from these groups, from these radical groups. There are children suffering as well. So of course, it can be helpful to have an intervention, but we cannot ignore all the financial interests in that. Yeah.
Right. And also that 85% of the damage from these interventions is civilian damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So maybe 50 people maybe 100 people were killed in Paris, but how many hundred people, hundreds, thousands of people
exactly
are being killed by the bombs?
Yeah. And
innocent people.
And have been killed they're being killed from months and months before, and years before. So of course, yeah. And the French people are no more important than those people. We are all humans. So,
yes.
Yeah.
I also read about that there's a drought in Syria for 6 years prior to all this, and that environmental destabilization
that causes
had a lot of effect on creating all the desperation that then drives people to do desperate things.
Yeah, totally, yeah. And also here, like many young men maybe, or people, not just men, but that haven't got opportunities. There's a lot of racism. They cannot find work, they are discriminated in education, so that also contributes to radicalization here in the European territories.
Yeah.
That contributes too, so.
Well, what does your heart tell you?
About this?
About life in general.
Oh, well, it tells me to try to serve the planet, best I can. Understand that everything comes by grace, so not to focus on petty things or materialistic things. Sometimes I worry about the economy and all of this, but I'll try to understand that, as long as I do my thing right, like, in order with the planet and being clean and avoiding contamination and all of this as far as I can, it's like everything else will be given to me. This is the way I live, and so far it has worked. Like, I always have what I need, so I am in good health, finances are fine, and friends and family, so what can I say? I cannot complain.
Thank you. I really appreciate your time and your words. It's beautiful, really beautiful. And I'd like to see your artwork.
Okay.
Do you have any pictures?
No, yes, I think on the phone maybe.
Oh, can I see one? You send it to me and I'll include it in your interview if you'd like.
Yeah,
I could post.
no problem.
Okay, thank you, Augustina.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.